Hello, checksum is used to validate the sanity of data. With the help of checksum, we can know whether the data provided is correct or not. And one of the use case where it is applied is in the routing number. With the help of a check digit, we can know whether the routing number is a valid routing number or not. How this is done, let's see it in this video. When you have to do monetary transfer to any bank account, for example a wire transfer or a ACH transfer or a direct deposit, you are required to provide something called as a routing number, and the routing number is located in the check on the lower left side. So when you perform this bank transfer, you are required to share two things. One is the routing number. Routing number is a 9-digit number which uniquely identifies your bank or the financial entity where your account was opened. And the account number is a unique account number for the account holder within that specific bank or branch where the account was opened. So the identification of bank and branch is done by the routing number, and the individual account number is identified by the account number. So the routing number is a 9-digit code used in the United States to identify the specific financial institution where the bank account belongs to. And it is like an address. The transaction should be done at what address? That address is given by the routing number. Now the intention of this specific video was to see the checksum and how it is implemented in the routing number, and how with the help of the checksum you can validate that the routing number is correct or incorrect. So let's see what are the various components of the routing number first. So routing number is having first 4 digits which are Federal Reserve routing symbol, and it identifies the location of the financial institution on which the bank account has been opened. The next 4 digits are American Banking Association institution identifier, and it uniquely identifies the financial institution. So these are the two primary components of the routing number. The checksum is used to validate the sanity of the data. So whether you have made the previous entries correctly or not can be verified with the help of checksum digit, and we shall see it soon that how this helps to verify that the routing number which was entered was correct. So let's see here. So there are 9 digits, and each digit of a routing number is having a specific weight, and it's very easy to remember. The weight is 371, 371, 371. So digit 1 has a weight of 3, which means you will multiply the first digit by 3, second digit by 7, third by 1, again 371, so fourth by 3, fifth by 7, sixth by 1, again 371. So that multiplication will go one more time. And if you add all these digits together, and if you take a modulus, which means if you divide it by 10, then the remainder should be 0. Modulus of 10 means if you divide by 10, the remainder should be 0. If the routing number which is given to you satisfies this condition, it means that it is passing the checksum. Now let's see how we can validate the routing number with the help of our formula which we saw. So this is the routing number, digit 1 being this, digit 2 being this, digit 9 being this. So if we apply the formula which we had listed here, we sum all these with the weights, with the application of weights. Weight was 371, so 3d1, 7d2 and 1d3, then 3d4, 7d5 and 1d6. So if we apply that formula and add this, the result which we get is 50. And you know that if we divide 50 by 10, the remainder is 0, which means 50 mod 10 is 0. This means that this routing number is a valid routing number. Had it been 8, let's say instead of 6 it was a 8, then it would have become, instead of 50 it would have become 52. 52, when you take a modulus, the remainder is 50 mod 10 is basically 2. Okay, because the remainder is 2, and that's where this one was not a valid routing number. Now let's see how we can arrive at the 9th digit given the first 8 digit of the routing number. So if these are the first 8 digits of the routing number, You apply the same formula. The summation value will get 64 plus D9, because D9 you are not sure of. D9 is not given, only first 8 digits are given. So 64 plus what number would yield a multiple of 10? That is what we want to find. So 64 plus 6, a single digit which is equal, which will make this divisible by 10. What is the single digit which can make it divisible by 10? That is 6. So the last digit of this routing number would be 6, which you can see here. So that's how you can derive at the last digit if in case you are knowing the first 8 digits of a routing number. Now finally, this is a Python program by which you can evaluate whether the given number is a valid or not valid routing number. So this is a function which has been defined here, and you can see that you have the weights and you get the checksum, and then you divide it by 10. You take a modulus by 10, and then if it is 0, that means it's a valid routing number, else it is not a valid routing number. So that's how you can validate the routing numbers. Thank you very much.